Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
We're home. Beautiful Queensland.
In the race for the finals,
At this stage of the competition, every point is crucial.
3 teams have been pushed to the max in the ultimate instant restaurant round.
Show us why you deserve to be here.
First up, Paul and Blair earned some mighty big scores.
This cup giving you is a 10.
But when it came time for the Globetrotters to prove their point,
We're changing the world one palette at a time, Chloe.
our judges were not impressed.
Truffle with truffle ice cream. This plate doesn't make sense whatsoever.
Then, at Thalia and Bianca's instant restaurant, the pressure unraveled the girls from Tassie.
That gives you a grand total score of 58. Unfortunately, places you at the bottom of the leaderboard with 2 instant restaurants to go.
Tonight, the Adelaide mums attempt to do their family proud.
We need to win this competition for them.
But making a play for the finals won't be easy.
This is hardcore. We've got 6 dishes that we have to get perfect.
As the Sharks start circling,
There's no point of beating around the bush.
We would like to see Brie and Jessica leave at the end of this round.
and when disaster strikes in the kitchen,
Where'd you put that stock, babe? What's the stock?
their future hangs in the balance.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done my whole life.
This is the best. This is the best night. This is the best. This is the best night. This is the best. And everything's alright. We live the best life. This is the best night of my
We're back in town.
Yeah. We're back in Rads. Today's a massive day. Is there any chance that we're going home after this round?
Well, there could be a chance. I mean, we don't know what could happen today.
This competition is definitely tough. But today we get to see our beautiful kids, our wonderful husbands. We haven't seen them for so long and we are so excited.
It's an overwhelming feeling to have my girls in my arms.
I just cannot hug her quick enough.
Oh, I love you, Nani, Lily.
We have given up a lot to be in this competition. But we came into this competition to be women that our daughters are proud of. I just want them to realise that you can follow your dreams, and I want them to grow up with a mum who followed hers. Seeing our husbands and kids has thrown us a bit.
Love you, love?
Yeah. But we need to win this competition for them. Our families mean everything to us.
Now, first stop is the sardines.
Yes.
Okay.
We've got 6 hours till the guests arrive. We've got a lot to buy, so we've got to get moving.
All right, let's roll, sister.
Oh, my God, there's enough petrol.
Oh, God, Jessie.
A quarter of a tank.
That'll do us. Yeehaw! Yeehaw, Grandma. We can run on fumes. Playtime's over, Jessie.
I think playtime ended a long time ago. This is going to be a huge challenge.
There's a lot at stake. This is for a spot in the finals. Our position on the leaderboard is critical. We do not want to be at the bottom.
Our last instant restaurant was hard enough, and now we've got to do double the dishes. This is going to be huge. We are doing 6 courses, so a lot of work.
Brie and Jessica have proven they're wonderful cooks in this competition. Their first instant restaurant, they really impressed. I'm expecting nothing less.
We have to do it better than last time because we've learnt so much in this competition. That's what we have to apply to it. You know, we need to step it up. You know, we'll sleep when we're dead, Jessie. We might be dead by the end of today.
Yeah, you never know. I hope not. We might be fucking my driving like that.
Alright, so we need sardines, Jessie.
We do.
Oh, look. Oh, my God.
Oh, look.
Tonight we're cooking fine dining. Normally we cook quite rustic food, but tonight we want to show that we can take these dishes to a fine dining level. That's perfect.
All right, so we need about 70, don't we?
For entree 1, we're making stuffed sardines and orange reduction.
Beautiful. So South Australian.
South Australian produce, beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We're excited about these sardines because we know we can elevate them to fine dining.
Stuffed sardines with orange reduction. The fact the sardine is a really small fish, it doesn't take long to cook at all. And if it's overcooked, it's dry.
Okay. So we need to get rocket.
Jessie, we've got to move fast.
Eggplant. Was there eggplant here? There's eggplant here. I'm getting eggplant to the entree, Brie.
For entree 2, we're making eggplant and halloumi fritters.
I'll get 5, I reckon.
We know these fritters are delicious. We just hope no one thinks they're too simple.
We need to do something a little bit different too. We need to surprise people.
Exactly.
Eggplant and halloumi fritters. These entrees sound really quite basic, and I'm hoping there's more to it.
The chicken's for the chicken mole, which is the main, so
We need breast. So, for main 1, we're making chicken mole with Mexican rice and plantains. Do you think anyone's going to be expecting chicken mole?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think people really know what it is, to be quite honest.
Well,
so.
hopefully they love it.
Mole is I'd call the Mexican curry. Full of spice, but also has a very slight chocolate undertone. The chicken, I'm expecting it to be whole pieces of chicken cut up rustic style. There's no way the girls are going to be cooking chicken breast unless they're thinking of fancying up a classic dish like the mole, which I think would be a mistake.
Bree and Jess love slow braised food, and everything they seem to cook usually comes out of one pot. We like to call them one pot wonders.
We need plantains.
Plantains.
They're big bananas, basically.
Indian bananas.
Is this what we're
Okay.
after?
Yep. Although we've never cooked plantains before, we're going to try frying them as chips with a mole. They'll add great texture. So these are green.
They're very green.
Yeah, every time I've ever seen them, they've not been this green.
No, I think they're too green for cooking. We don't know in what state we should be buying these plantains, yet alone cooking them at this stage.
Every time I've ever seen them in the markets and gone, yes, on my to-do list, they've been right.
Right, we need to ask someone.
Excuse me, are these ones okay to cook now? Like these are ripe to cook? Yeah, they're definitely okay to cook them green like this? Okay. Okay. We trust her.
All right, let's go.
Let's roll, sister. Hi, how you going? We were just wondering if you had any pig's cheeks.
Oh, I think I could find some for you.
Thank you.
Gee, it's our lucky day, isn't it? For main two, we're making braised pig's cheeks with wet polenta. Look.
Oh, look at those. Yes, please.
Did you want those cut at all, did you, or not?
We'll trim them ourselves.
All right, it's time for us to get home now. We have to go.
It's only the beginning.
Oh, it's only the beginning of a freaking long day, I tell you.
We've got 6 dishes to cook.
So there is a lot of prep to do.
I know, it's going to be hardcore.
This is just touching the sides of what's to come.
I know.
This is the easy part.
I know. All right, Jessie, let's roll.
We've got a lot of work to do.
We've got so much work to do. Oh my God,
Okay.
This is just insane.
Let's do this now.
Yep, let's do this.
By the time the guests arrive, I want to have the majority of the desserts done. We need to have the meat braising, we need to have the sardines filleted and stuffed.
All right, first things first, Jessie, I need to make some stock. We need the chicken stock for the mole for the main. We need it for the polenta and the cheeks for the other main. We need it for the sardines for the reduction. This stock's going to take at least an hour in the pressure cooker.
I'm just starting on the ice cream, the mascarpone ice cream.
For dessert one, we're making roasted peaches with mascarpone ice cream.
Need to get this on as soon as possible so it's frozen early enough.
For dessert two, we're making flan de café with coconut and star anise churros.
Flan de café is French for coffee-flavored set custard. Sounds better in French. It feels that there's 2 desserts on one plate. The flan de café on one side and the coconut and star anise churros on the other. I'm not sure they're going to work together, but I'm still looking forward to it.
Roasted peaches with mascarpone ice cream. The risk with the mascarpone ice cream is balancing the sugar content with the mascarpone so that it's not too sweet, but also too savoury.
Man, things can fall apart so easily around us, can't they, Jessie?
They sure can.
But we've just got to not let that happen to us today. I'm going to do the piggy cheeks. All right. Whew. So these are for the main. These pig's cheeks need 3 hours to cook, so we've got to get these in the oven, quick smart. Once the cheeks are cooked, we're actually going to put them into sort of chunky pieces with this beautiful sauce, the braising sauce, and it's going to be simply divine. The cheek meat is, in my opinion, the most delicious. Some of these came off of, like, big daddy pigs, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Oh, he's still got half his ear attached. Pigs are so cute, man. They're seriously, like, I love them.
All right, well, that's probably ready to go into the ice cream maker now, babe. Now it's time to put the ice cream mix into the ice cream maker and let it churn.
So now I'm just going to start making the flan de café.
Beautiful.
It's really easy to get this wrong because you have to have the oven at the right temperature, you have to have them in the oven at the right cooking time, you have to have them sitting in a water bath correctly.
You know what you're doing, Jessie.
It's going to be a challenge making this many dishes, Brie.
It is going to be a challenge, Jessie. Absolutely. These little piggies are on their way to the pot soon.
I'm pouring hot water around the flan de cafés.
I need to bake the flan de cafés in a water bath
Oh, they look beautiful, babe.
so they cook evenly.
I think they're going to be a roaring success.
I hope so, I really do.
We can't give anyone a reason to score us down tonight, Jessie. Every single element has to be perfect.
Has to be perfect.
In the Ultimate Instant Restaurant round, it's do or die for one team. So Brie and Jess had better bring their A game.
All right, let's check out this chicken stock. Yeah, this is beautiful. We need to add the stock to the pig cheeks. Oh, that's got great flavour. Taste this, Jessie.
Nice.
Once the chicken stock has been added to the braising mix, I add it to the pan with the pig's cheeks. Delicious pigness is going to go in there. Bye-bye. The rest of the stock will be used in the sardine entree and both of the main courses.
And what's next is to load the dishwasher because I can't handle all this mess. I need a clean kitchen, as I can't function properly.
Where'd you put that stock, babe? Somewhere safe?
What stock?
The stock that was in the jug. Did you pour it out?
What jug was it in?
That big jug, I had it there.
What was it sitting in there
Because
for?
I was measuring it out.
Oh my God. Well, I've just tipped it down the sink, babe, because I thought it was dirty. What have I just done?
We're just gonna have to use packet stock.
I feel really upset with myself.
I'm feeling the pressure too, babe. Don't worry about that, you know. Look, this is hardcore. There's no denying that. We've got 6 dishes that we have to get perfect. And you know what? Like, that's 6 opportunities for us to do something wrong as well.
Yeah. It's really tough being in this kitchen right now, but I can't give up. This competition means too much to me. I've sacrificed so much to be here. This is really serious, you know. We could go home if this doesn't go well tonight.
My hands are shaking, Jessie, and my hands always shake when I'm specifically freaking out about something. But I think we can pull this off, Jessie.
I have to pull myself together and push through. Yeah.
Coming up,
Destiny waits.
with their future at stake,
Everybody holds our fate in their hand tonight. We're top 5. At the end of this, it's going to be top 4.
will the mums impress the tough-talking guests?
I would prefer Brie and Jess to be at the bottom. How's the ice cream looking, babe?
I'm just not sure if it's sweet enough.
I taste the ice cream. It could do with a bit more sugar, but there's no way to get it in there now. It's already been made and turned into an ice cream. We can't add any more sweetness to this. Jessie, this is make or break. We're on the cusp of the finals now. People could eat it and go, no, I don't like that. Of course, that's a worry.
There's nothing we can do about the ice cream right now. I've just got to sweeten the other elements of the peach dessert.
This dish could still work.
Let's get changed. Okay.
The Ultimate Instant Restaurant round is just so intense and there's so much to it. It's so hard.
I'm still kind of a bit upset about how ours went. We cracked under the pressure and now that we're at the bottom of the ladder.
The pressure has got to everyone.
After tonight, it's our Ultimate Instant Restaurant.
The twins are pretty smug. I don't think they're too worried. Even though they don't know what smug means.
Well, we're sitting handsomely at the top of the leaderboard, which is great because it's critical where we finish coming into the finals.
Someone will probably knock us off. 50-50 chance it'll be Brie and Jess.
Poor Paul and Blair definitely have way too many females around the table.
Bring out some men's subjects like sport, wrestling, beer.
I've got a tactic. Cricket. No, all you do is nod. Mm-hmm. Nod. Yep. Oh, yeah. Is that right? Yeah, absolutely. That should get you covered for a couple of hours.
Oh my God, Jessie, we've got like 4 minutes.
Oh gosh, they're going to be here soon.
This is going to be a huge night, Jessie. We need to strap ourselves in.
The thing I'm noticing with these ultimate instant restaurants, it really doesn't matter how you went in your first instant restaurant round because this is a different ball game. Ladies? We've seen some pretty good cooks crumbling.
Oh my God, 30 seconds, Jessie.
So Brie and Jessica, they've got some early runs on the board, but it's a new game. You ready, ladies?
Oh my God, they're here.
Sugar. Showtime, sister. Love you.
Love you too. We're going to be okay.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Hello, ladies. How are you?
Come in.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
We arrive and they're full of smiles.
Hello.
How are you? And confidence.
Love your
So beautiful.
I think Brie and Jess are pretty confident. Their last instant restaurant was amazing. They got the highest score in our group.
Nice. Sage.
Ah, where are we?
Lovely flowers.
Walking into Brie and Jessica's Instant Restaurant looks amazing.
Quite pretty. Not the prettiest.
Some beautiful flowers.
Welcome to Sage. We wanted to create something special for you guys and hopefully we do. We better get back into the kitchen, so we'll see you guys soon.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
At face value, we're all happy, but I'm not buying it all. Finals are just around the corner.
We're top 5. At the end of this, it's going to be top 4.
I can tell you now, there is a whole heap of strategy going down with the ladies.
There's no point of beating around the bush. I would prefer Brie and Jess to be at the bottom. We would like to see Brie and Jessica leave at the end of this round. We want them out of the competition because I think they are the biggest threat. Well, a bigger threat than Helena and Vicky. We can beat them easily.
Wonder Women, that's us. That's what we're going to be like in finals. 1, 2, 3.
The girls are not Wonder Women. We are Wonder Women and we don't need the bracelets to prove it.
Let's get a wriggle on Jessie.
Yeah. Our choices for entree today are stuffed sardines and orange reduction or eggplant and halloumi fritters.
I'm just going to finish stuffing these sardines. It's got lemon in there, it's got garlic in there, there's anchovies in there. So look, I hope people are going to like these bold flavours, you know?
Yeah. I'm actually making the eggplant fritters. I'm just coating them in some flour and then some fresh breadcrumbs.
And then these are going to be pan-fried.
The issue we have with the fritters is that people may criticise them and say that they're not fine dining.
Peter Manure coming soon. You know, we've got to impress them today.
We want to impress everybody because, you know, everybody holds our fate in their hand tonight, not just the judges.
The ultimate instant restaurant round for our final 5 teams is the hardest challenge we've ever had on My Kitchen Rules.
That's right, they have to produce twice as many offerings for the other teams, and it's going to be twice as hard for them in the kitchen. I think they're going to be pushed to breaking point.
Oh. Okay. I think we know who that is. I'm just like, holy. Destiny awaits. It does. Okay. Love you. Love you too.
All of a sudden, I'm just a ball of nerves. My heart is beating. Already my hands are shaky, but I swear they're 10 times shakier.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Come on in.
How are you?
Hello, everyone.
Evening. Good evening. We're the last to arrive in Adelaide at Brie and Jessica Ultimate Instant Restaurants. And the mood is kind of...
Bit of tension in the room.
Yes.
Good evening.
Welcome back, Peter Manu, to Sage.
There's $250,000 to win, and that is life-changing.
Please open your menus.
Looking at the menu, it doesn't really sound fine dining, but it sounds tasty.
There's like fine dining, not so fine dining, then there's definitely not fine dining.
Tonight's menu does sound quite technical. There's a lot on that menu that Brie and Jess have to prepare, and it's not going to be easy.
For entree, we have stuffed sardines with orange reduction, and we have some eggplant and halloumi fritters.
For main tonight, we have chicken mole with Mexican rice and plantains, or braised pig's cheek with wet polenta.
For dessert, we have roasted peaches with mascarpone ice cream.
Or we have a flan de cafe with coconut and star anise churros. We're going to get back into the kitchen and...
Give some time to think it over, and we'll come back to take your orders.
Thank you.
Thank you. See ya.
That's what we're getting, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not bad to have a strategy. We're playing a game here.
I hate that chicken mole. I want it to be hot.
We shall see when we order it.
Strategy.
Strategy. The fritters, I think, will actually be a bit harder.
For us, it's really hard going into tonight knowing that someone else has to stuff up for us to get through into the finals.
Yeah, we're going to go the fritters.
I don't wish Brie and Jessica to fail, but I'm not going to just hand it to them.
It's interesting. We're going to choose the items that we think are going to be the hardest to cook. That sounds delicious. Great menu.
There's nothing really on the menu that jumps out at us. We don't like sardines. Pig cheek, never had it before. Chicken's just chicken, and the desserts, we like chocolate desserts.
I think they're too dumb to be strategic. I just don't think they get the whole thing.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
For entree, can we please get the eggplant halloumi fritters? For main, we'll go the chicken. And for dessert, Vic, we'll go the Cheerios, please. Cheerios.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't know what anything is. I love Cheerios.
Can we please have the fritters, the chicken, and the flan, please?
Sure.
This is going to sound really boring, but we will have the fritters for entree, the chicken for main, and the flan for dessert.
Okay.
And we like spicy, so if it is spicy, that's okay.
Okay, excellent.
We'll have the sardines, please, for entree, the chicken for main, and we're going to do the roasted peaches.
Okay, cool.
For entree, I'll have the fritters, please.
Between Manu and I, we'll be trying the entire menu.
The pig chicks.
So whatever Manu orders, I'll try the other option.
And flan de café, s'il vous plaît.
We'll have the entrees out shortly.
Brilliant. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, all right, so let's go through this. So we've got 7 fritters, 3 sardines. Manu's the only one having the pig. Do you know what? Everybody else is missing out.
Yeah. Let's get these entrees out. Our entrees are already prepped. We just need to cook them.
I'm going to cook the sardines for exactly 10 minutes in the oven. All right, I'm going to pick the biggest, juiciest, best ones. Sardines, like any fish, especially a small fish, can overcook very, very quickly.
Put them in.
Jessie, I'm going to just add some of this chicken stock to the reduction for the sardines.
Okay.
We want it to retain its orange flavour, but we also want it to be savoury. So we've got the fritters, Jessie.
Yeah. I need to do 7 serves.
All right.
You just got to deep fry them until they're golden.
We've got 3 orders for the sardines and 7 for the eggplant fritters. There's a lot of work went into these sardines, so that's a bit of a shame.
What do you reckon, they look all right?
Yeah, they look beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to season these ones. Okay. To accompany the eggplant fritters for the entree, we're serving an onion relish.
Hi, Kelly. How come you chose the eggplant and halloumi fritters?
We've just cooked sardines.
You didn't want to compare?
Ours would be better.
Helena and Vicky, you also chose the fritters.
Maybe we should have gone for the sardines tonight, but we are a fan of eggplant and halloumi. We actually make really good, what fritters we do, the zucchini ones? Yeah, we do zucchini ones. You got to have the right amount of moisture in there to hold them together unless they'll fall apart or they may be too dry. So they sound easy, but you do got to cook them right.
All right, so they're going to come out and then we shall start plating, all right?
Yep. Cooked.
They're yummy. Good? They're yummy. Plating up the sardines. It's very elegant. It is very fine dining. We've definitely come a long way, Jessie, haven't we?
We have, yep.
We're still home cooks, but we're so much better than we were.
Yeah, sure are.
The eggplant and halloumi fritters are pretty rustic. Hopefully everybody will think they're worthy of fine dining.
At our first instant restaurant, we got 2 perfect 10s, didn't we, Brie?
Yeah.
So
it would be amazing.
It'd be amazing to get it again today, wouldn't it?
Do you reckon that looks a bit too rustic, Jessie?
No, I don't. All right, we're ready. Let's just get this out, please.
Hang on.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Entree is served. Taking the entrees out to the judges. Look, we're nervous.
Thank you.
Well done, girls. Good time.
Entrees have come out really quickly.
Then we looked down at the plate and realised why they've come out so quickly.
Sandwich of eggplant with halloumi in it.
The sardines look very pretty.
I think everyone's very envious of those sardines. They look beautiful.
These are the first 2 dishes of the evening. It's going to set the scene for the night ahead, and we want to start off with good critiques. We're watching both judges like a hawk. Looking at Pete, I'm thinking, I hope that the sardines are okay.
I'm feeling nervous, but at the same time, I'm really proud of our 2 entrees.
Brie and Jessica for entree ordered stuffed sardines with orange reduction. I think the flavour that you got in there was absolutely gorgeous. The orange sauce was the perfect accompaniment to that strong flavour that we love with sardines. You're that far and that close to perfection. But the fish was overcooked. And it was just a little bit tough.
Absolutely gutted. The hero of the dish, the sardine, wasn't cooked right. It's a fail.
Brie and Jessica, I chose the eggplant and halloumi fritters. I find that the sardine entree's got a lot of work, looks beautiful and a lot of techniques. Looking at my plate, quite simple. It's nice, but it was just 2 slices of eggplant with a bit of cheese in the middle. I hope I'm going to be amazed by the rest.
This dish is too simple, so I'm devastated.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We haven't received the critiques that we would have hoped to have got for our entrees, but we do not have time to fall into a heap right now. We just need to get cracking and get these mains out.
Bon appétit.
Thank you.
The sauce is awesome. Well, the sardines, the sauce tastes great, but the fish is overcooked.
I'm shocked. I am literally shocked. I look at the work and the elements that went into our entrees, and I don't know if this is enough. You wouldn't even get it at a cafe. You make it at home.
When you had leftovers in your fridge.
I liked the flavour, but I just felt it was just sliced eggplant, halloumi, and I think this dish is, very simple.
So far, I think they got off to a better start than we did.
Right now, I'm just going to check on the pig. For main, we're making braised pig's cheeks with wet polenta. I'm just going to check to see if the pork cheek is cooked. Let's have a look here. Oh, Jessie. Delicious. Delicious. The pig's cheeks are beautiful. They're perfect. They're tender. They're moist. They're exactly as we want them to be.
Is it good?
Oh. Can't believe those fools don't want this. The only person at the table who ordered the pig's cheeks is Manu. We're so shocked. Like, fools? Do you know how good those pig's cheeks are?
That's an exciting dish. It really surprises me that no one ordered that.
There's strategy. There's always going to be strategy.
Chicken mole, to get the balance right, isn't easy.
I got a mate of mine who has Mexican heritage and he makes an absolutely beautiful chicken mole, so I've got a reasonably good reference point. I'm definitely a mole fan, and I'm expecting a couple of key things. It's got to be slow cooked with thigh and braised, hopefully on the bone.
They love braised food. Like, that's their style, so it wouldn't surprise me that there was 2 braised dishes.
I doubt they'd cook chicken to order. I couldn't picture them doing that.
But if they're cooking to order, then it will probably be the breast.
I really hope it's not chicken breast. I'm going to be angry.
We've chosen to use chicken breast tonight because there's more technical ability in cooking a perfectly cooked chicken breast than there is in thigh. Breast obviously is less forgiving and harder to cook. The way that we would serve this dish at home is on the bone in the sauce, which is really rustic. To elevate the dish to fine dining, we're not braising the meat. We're going to use chicken breast cooked to order, which is much more technically difficult. We've got so much to do. I've got to do the mole sauce, we've got to do the rice, we've got to get the polenta on, we've got to do the salad. Yeah, there's a lot of work.
There is.
This dish is a real challenge for us. The pig's cheeks, the main work was done in prep time. However, the chicken mole, that's a cook to order. I'm going to start getting this mole organised. Mole is a Mexican dish. It's a chili sauce with chocolate. We don't want to blow their socks off,
No.
but we want to leave them happy.
Yeah.
Once the sauce has been cooking away and the flavours have started to infuse, it's time to add the chocolate. I'm going to put a fair bit in. Chocolate and chilli in a savoury dish is definitely an unlikely combination for a lot of people. We'll put the lid on this little puppy and we'll just let it bubble away for a bit to infuse.
Our Barbie doll had a van.
Are we talking Barbie dolls? Seriously?
Well, how much experience have we got with Barbie and Ken?
0.
None. Silch.
Oh, girl talk, stop.
We're going to make sure that we include Paul and Blair. So, guys, how's the surf going?
Well, the first attempt from the twins, God bless them, is let's talk about surfing.
How long have you been surfing for, both of you?
We don't know anything about surfing, actually.
See, we don't eat bread, ever. We never, ever eat bread.
That didn't last very long.
My dad's lost 8 kilos since I've been going. My mum's lost 6.
Straight back to a couple of their favourites.
Weight.
Weight and dieting.
Chicken, salad, 2 glasses of water, a handful of nuts.
On 3. 1, 2. Can't hear.
Shall I deep fry the plantains now, do you think?
Yeah.
We better get a move on with these names, babe. To make the plantain chips, we finally slice them.
These little puppies are going to work a treat.
And then cook them in hot oil. Okie dokie, the plantains are looking good. I'm actually quite proud of myself, Brie, that I'm doing a good job with these
I'm
plantains.
so proud of you. You are my hero.
Am I?
Yeah, right now you
Far
are.
out. It's all right. This is more harder than our first restaurant because there's so much more on the line this time. I'm just adding some sugar to the mole because it needs a little bit of sweetening.
Don't add too much, Jessie. We don't want to make it sweet. Now, I just need to work out the sizes because they're all going to cook at different times. I have to ensure that 9 serves of chicken breast are cooked to perfection and they are all different sizes. I'm going to start searing the chicken now. I overcooked the sardines. I cannot overcook this chicken. I'm not going to make the same mistake. This is going to be cooked well. There's definite pressure on me to make sure that these chicken breasts are perfect. It's going to be very difficult for me to get all these chickens right. I'm just going to watch them like a hawk. If anyone gets dry chicken, we're going down.
We've got to get a move on now.
There is so much going on in this kitchen. Jessica and I were not expecting everybody to want the mole. If we serve undercooked chicken, we'll be going home. I have to ensure that 9 serves of chicken are cooked to perfection. I'm just going to carve this first piece of chicken, OK? If this chicken isn't perfect, we are in serious trouble.
That's beautiful.
It's perfect. High five, sister.
We'll play 2 truths and a lie. Yeah, good. Okay, should I go first?
Yeah.
I used to compete in sandcastle competitions. My brother's middle name is Benjamin. My nickname at home is Bunk.
That's interesting.
The first one's false.
No, it's so stupid.
I'm going to go with bunk.
Bunk's fake.
Bunk is fake.
Hey.
I won sandcastle competition 3 years in a row, and it's actually huge in Tasmania.
Mole has to be perfect.
Good.
I'm worried that it doesn't have the amount of spice that...
But once you've eaten a whole lot of that,
I've got concerns about the sauce. There's not enough spice in it.
but everything's ready to be served, it's just too late. It's too late. All right, we've got to start plating up, Brie.
All right, babe, we need to get the polenta and stuff on. Oh, my God, Jess, honestly. If Manu doesn't love this, then we deserve to go home. The pig's cheeks are beautiful, but plating up the chicken mole is a true challenge for us. 9 people have the power to judge us on this one, Jessie. How do you make a brown sauce look pretty?
I just don't know if I like the look of this dish, babe. This is the kitchen where I love to make amazing food for my beautiful little family. That looks wrong. It's just too much going on the plate. I just feel like that's not really happening tonight.
How do you want it?
Oh, it's not a good feeling.
What are you talking about? Like, how do you want it?
I don't know anymore. I'm just not happy. I'm not happy with these dishes.
I think they're fine.
Yeah, OK, let's do it. Main is served.
Main is served.
Thank you. I'm not happy with the chicken mole.
Thank you.
I don't like the way it looks.
Thank you. Why would you serve chicken mole as a breast to order?
Everyone around the table looks pretty disappointed. We should have gone with pig cheek.
Defo.
Look over to my left and
Manu,
Manu's pig cheeks.
I'll create a distraction. You grab them.
Watching Pete Manu, I'm watching Pete, I'm watching Manu. I'm really concerned about the sauce on the mole.
Brie and Jessica, for main course, chicken mole with Mexican rice and plantains. The plantains were gorgeous and crisp and wonderful. But when I think about a mole, I'm thinking about the protein that's been cooked into the sauce. And I think because you've separated and cooked this chicken separately and then put the sauce on it, I think that's where the biggest letdown of this dish is. The chicken was cooked beautifully, but chicken breast,
Yeah.
the sauce itself, it wasn't great. A mole is meant to have a hint of chocolate, whereas this was like a chocolate sauce. And when you try to recreate something for presentation's sake over the essence of what it is, you've lost the soul.
I'm upset. Majority of the table ordered it. This night is going to be a disaster.
Brie and Jessica, for main course, I've ordered the braised pig cheeks with wet polenta. It's a little bit like the entree. One is fine dining and one is rustic. But this is simple food, cooked well. I love pretty much everything on this plate. The way that the chicks have been cooked, gelatinous, a little bit of fat, cooked that it falls apart. There's lots of love in here. For me, this dish is an example of what good food is. It's beautiful, well cooked, well done.
Thanks, Manu. Suffered a blow with the mole, but Manu loves the pig's cheek, so woohoo!
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Look, I'm disappointed because
everyone ordered that dish except Manu, so we're going home. So I'm feeling quite disappointed in what we've put out tonight, and I truly believe we're going home.
Plantains are delicious. They're just like chips.
I didn't think I could say that. Maybe it really is a deconstructed mole.
Or just chicken and chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
They've made a sauce and they've mixed like hot chocolate powder.
The sauce is disgusting. It's not right.
Tasting that sauce, I was like, whoa, I can just taste the chocolate.
I'll be honest, I'm really disappointed. I guess for me, I really wanted it to be slow cooked.
I'm really jealous of Manu's. They should stick to their one pots, one pot wonders.
Rather than a frying pan and a pot.
Are you all right, Jess?
I think so.
Yeah. We can get these desserts out. You'll be all right?
Yeah, we'll just have to wait for the peaches to cook. Our choices for dessert are roasted peaches with mascarpone ice cream or flan de cafe with coconut star anise churros.
The flans are done, so all we have to do is the churros, OK? All right, the peaches are going to be fine. They just need to roast, OK? The ice cream's done.
We haven't received great critiques for our previous dishes tonight, so there's a lot of pressure now for us to deliver perfect desserts.
I just think roasted peaches and mascarpone ice cream doesn't sound like anything special.
Can't go wrong with fruit.
We can if you don't. Everyone else ordered the flan. We thought we'd get something different.
There is no doubt in my mind that some of the teams have picked this flan because they don't believe all the flavours will work together.
Interesting to see coconut star anise and obviously the flan de cafe. So I've never had all these flavour combinations together.
I think coconut star anise and coffee will work nicely.
Smoke and mirrors. They'll have a strategy.
I'm going to make the dough for the churros as well now. Flan de cafe and churros go very well together because you've got the beautiful creaminess of the flan de cafe and then you've got a beautiful
textural
crunchy kind of donut to go with it.
Okay.
So we're just going to grind some star anise, aren't we?
Yeah, just grind it up. We're using star anise. I don't think anyone would find it to be an ordinary spice to go on churros. The coffee and star anise, why not? You could have spiced coffees all the time.
My churros are very puffed. Why are they so puffy, do you think? I'm worried about the churros. They don't look right. They should be long and thin. Are they cooked in the middle?
They're not right. They're not going as crispy as we would have liked, and they're not the right shape.
Oh God, I don't know. I don't know what's going on tonight.
I think that they're actually still quite tasty. We just got to roll with this. Cook your churros. I'm going to get these flans out. I'm just going to go around the edges.
I really don't know what's happened to my churros tonight. It's quite tough in the kitchen. There's immense pressure because the team that scores the least is going home.
Little puppies don't want to come out straight away. It doesn't look that beautiful. That sucks. All right, it looks like a dog's dinner.
This hasn't been our night tonight. I really was hoping to have our desserts out by now, but we don't, so I'm starting to get really upset about everything. It's really hard. I'm struggling.
All we have to do is get these desserts out on the table and make them beautiful, and we'll be going home happy. Go and take 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right. The instant restaurants are hard enough the first time around, but now we're cooking 6 dishes instead of 3. There's immense pressure. There's a lot riding on tonight, and I need to keep calm and I need to keep my head cool.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done my whole life.
Okay, where do I start?
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
I am pulling myself together. This competition means a lot to me. I don't want to fail.
Let's just get these out.
I'm back on track. I'm doing the thing that I love to do, and that's make desserts.
Oh, look at that.
Did it come out?
Yep, that did.
Wow.
They're coming out good now.
Well, that's good. It's definitely really important to have someone positive like Brie in the team. She's been a great source of inspiration for me.
Thanks, babe. I love you.
Yeah.
These are nice, these desserts. This is the final course, Jessie. We're on the home stretch now, okay? We've got 2 Flandre cafes that look like they were in a fight with each other. We're a team. This is 50-50. Like, I wouldn't be this far without Jess. Let's do this, Jessie. I think this one is Minoo's.
Okay, let's do this. Taking the desserts into the dining room, I'm actually feeling quite positive about them. I'm really proud. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Dessert is served.
Thank you.
Sure.
It's a whole peach. Like, this is gonna be a bit of fun.
Bit of peach hockey.
Yeah.
Pete's struggling to get his spoon into the peach.
Brie and Jessica, for dessert, I've ordered the flan de café with coconut and star anise churros. The flan café, unbelievable. Beautiful silky texture, melting in the mouth. The churros, I loved it. I really enjoyed everything on the plate.
Really?
It was all beautiful, but not all together.
Oh, okay.
The combination of flavor, I don't agree with. Mixing coffee with star anise, for example. So maybe I had a little degustation of dessert, and they were all very nice. Together, I question that.
With all that was going on in the kitchen, we still managed to get good food out, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Brie and Jessica, I ordered the roasted peaches with mascarpone ice cream. It was tricky to eat. But you've taken something quite simple and just elevated it. It's not vanilla ice cream, you've done mascarpone ice cream. And it's good because it's not too sweet. And the peach stood on its own as well. That's the sign of a good dish, where all the components are good enough to stand alone, but when they work together in one mouthful, it's even better than the sum of the parts. Girls, very happy. Next time, think about how I'm going to eat it, though. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. We're pretty happy. There's still hope for us yet, Jessica.
And we achieved that with clouded heads as well.
That was really good.
Yeah,
to end on that critique, Pete loved it. Absolutely loved it.
He did.
We'll pick it up.
Watching Paul and Blair try and eat this dessert. It's my entertainment right now.
We'll pick it up, son.
It's a whole peach, like literally, pip and all.
Cut it open.
It was nice. The ice cream was tasty, and the actual peach itself tasted beautiful. Bit of hard work, though, at the end there, trying to get the last bit.
The flan was nice, but probably on its own.
I really like the Flandre Cafe. It's got a really smooth texture and the coffee flavour is really present.
My churros wasn't cooked all the way through. Was yours?
No.
But I like the star anise on the outside. That was nice.
Thalia and Bianca should take advantage of the fact that their churros isn't cooked properly.
You're at the bottom of the leaderboard at the moment. Do you think you still have a chance?
We'll see. You never know what's going to happen.
No matter what happens right now, I'm seriously proud of how far we've come.
The teams will now score Brie and Jessica's entire menu out of 10.
For entree, we chose the eggplant and halloumi fritters. I don't know, I just expected a lot more.
It was an eggplant and a halloumi sandwich, deep fried.
I was a little bit uninspired.
Well, we had the stuffed sardines for entree, mate.
I thought the sauce was beautiful.
Yeah.
Could have had more to lap it up.
They were very tasty, but for me, the one little letdown was the fact that they were overcooked.
So for the main tonight, we chose the chicken morlaix. Wasn't too keen on that sauce. I think there was too much chocolate in there, and the combination of chicken and chocolate didn't really work, unfortunately.
So for dessert, we had the roasted peaches with mascarpone ice cream. The roast peach, very nice. But geez, mate, it was hard work at the end there, trying to finish it off.
Yeah.
I was chasing it around the plate. I felt like I was playing hockey.
So we chose the flan de cafe with the churros. The flan by itself would have been really nice, but together it was weird. And the churros wasn't cooked through.
So let's score. I mean, it's tricky. It is the pointy end of the competition. You definitely want perfection.
I think we got the worst 3 out of the 6 dishes. I'd probably say 4. So for Brie and Jessica's instant restaurant, we're going to score them a 4.
So tonight, for scoring, what are you thinking? I feel like every dish was halfway there. I think 5. Yeah. Fits well, yep.
Tonight for Brie and Jessica's Ultimate Instant Restaurant, we score them a 5.
Not one dish was perfect, was it? There was not one standout. So overall, I think we'll score a 6 out of 10.
It's a bit meh, 9.
I know. Lucky it was an okay dessert because the rest was a bit.
See, even the dessert though, it wasn't right. Yeah. Look, if we keep going by our scoring system, it's a 4.
So for tonight's instant restaurant, we're gonna give Brie and Jessica a 4 out of 10.
We're very nervous, we are very emotional. We really want to make it through to the finals.
We've got some strategic teams out there. I feel that we're going to be at the bottom of the leaderboard.
Buoyed by a reunion with family,
We need to step it up. You can sleep when we're dead, Jessie.
proud mums Brie and Jessica aim to marry their rustic home-style fare with fine dining ambitions.
Do you reckon that looks a bit too rustic, Jessie?
The marriage failed in entree,
Quite simple.
and their take on Mexican mole left love off the plate.
You've lost the soul.
Defo.
They finally achieved blissful union in dessert.
You've taken something quite simple and just elevated it.
But will their efforts see them rise to the top of the leaderboard or land them at the bottom and in danger of elimination? The guest teams have delivered their verdict, and now the judges will reveal their fate.
Brie and Jessica, thank you very much for your food and your hospitality here in Adelaide this evening. Now it's time for the scores. The guest teams gave you a combined score of 19 out of 40.
That's a low score.
We got 22.
4-point wiggle room.
So we do have a little glimmer of hope that we might be through to the finals after tonight.
Now it's our turn. We'll be scoring each dish out of 10. For entree, I tried the stuffed sardines with orange reduction. It just looked absolutely gorgeous. I thought the orange sauce was beautiful, the stuffing was well seasoned, and the sardines were a wonderful fish to team with those accompaniments. But I knew there was a problem when my knife started to break those sardines. They fell apart, it was quite dry. Even the orange sauce didn't save them. A minute or 2 less in the oven, you would have got top marks. The score I'm giving you for your entree this evening is a 7.
Brie and Jessica, I chose for entree the eggplant and halloumi fritters. Beautiful crunch on the fritter, and also the onion relish was beautiful and sweet. As much as I enjoy the entree, it was a little basic. It was good, but was it good enough at this stage of the competition? The score I'm giving you for your entree, ladies, is a 6.
We're disappointed. The 6 isn't good.
For main course, I ordered the chicken mole with Mexican rice and plantains. The chicken breast was cooked to perfection. Your sauce, unfortunately, wasn't really well balanced. Too much chocolate in there, and I would have liked a little bit more spice. The dish as a whole, it seems just a little bit disjointed and a little bit trying too hard to be fancy. The score I'm giving you for your main course this evening is a 4.
I'm thinking this could send us home.
In my head, I'm starting to calculate it, but I'm not letting myself get excited yet.
For main course, I chose the braised pig cheeks with white polenta. This is the type of dish that belongs in this competition. Beautiful flavors. The pig cheeks just melting, just to die for. The score I'm giving you for your main is a 10.
Well done. Thank you, Mindy.
For dessert, roasted peaches with mascarpone ice cream. Beautifully constructed dish. You had texture, you had flavour, it wasn't overly sweet. The only thing I could fault with it was difficult to eat. The score I'm giving you for your dessert this evening is a 9.
For dessert, I chose the flan de café with coconut and star anise churros. Love the churros. Love the Starnish sugar that you've coated the churros in. Just push the dessert to a different level. On the other side of the plate, the flan de café, very nice, not too sweet. I question the different flavors on your dish. So I've got two beautiful desserts on the same plate. The score I'm giving you for your dessert tonight is an 8.
Brie and Jessica, that gives you a grand total score of 63. Which means you remain in the competition and puts you in second place.
Yeah.
Well done, ladies.
Oh my God. I don't believe it.
Totally amazing. We're in the finals.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we're still on the bottom of the ladder, but we're not going to give up yet.
Brie and Jessica have jumped into second place. With one ultimate instant restaurant to go, which team will be eliminated?
We know our place on that leaderboard counts.
It's mums and dads at the top of the leaderboard, and it's going to be very interesting to see if the twins can knock us off.
Helena and Vicky, the last to cook.
Yay. Our last instant restaurant, Helena and I did such a great job. You know, we received 95, and that's what we're going to do this round.
Well, with that, we'll see you in Melbourne.
Yeah. We'll see you in Melbourne, hey? Great. Yeah, actually see you in Melbourne. Bye.
I'm confident that we're going to the finals. We are definitely going to be twinning.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. I actually cannot believe it.
Jessie, let's win this thing, seriously.
Yes.
High five.
High five, let's go.
We are screwed, Vic. We are in trouble.
I'm devastated. Stress is taking over. I don't know what to do.
Get over it. I mean, get over it. You really need to stop. Don't, Helena, don't break now.
Helena is starting to fall apart.
Don't start crying now. I don't know what to do. Oh. What are you doing, Lem?
It's just way too much for me.
Goodbye. It's always a bittersweet moment.
The Vic Twins, the Tassie Girls. Who will make it to the grand final?
This is the end of the road for one of you.
Our dreams are waiting for us. We can't leave now.
My Kitchen Rules, the finals. Tomorrow, 7:30.